There are a lot of people that go through life wondering why they were born, why they are here, why they exist. A lot of people ask themselves that question. And it's a very good question to ask yourself. Everyone should ask themselves that question. There's a very famous quote by Mark Twain that says, you know what? There are the two greatest moments in your life is number one, when you were born, and number two, discovering the reason why. And now I can give you a couple of real good tips to help you identify what your purpose might be, or at least in the general area on why you're born and why you're here and what your mission might be here on this earth. Number one, a couple of identifiers. You need to ask yourself, okay, well, what are my emotional triggers? What are those things that really I get passionate about? What pisses me off, right? Or what makes me really happy? What excites me? What are those emotional triggers that get you going? Because that may be a sign and an arrow pointing you in the direction that you need to be going, what your life is based on, because your life is based on passion. It's based on that's what's going to really bring you your fulfillment, to know what your true purpose is. And that purpose is geared and designed to take care of you in your life. That's number one, emotional triggers. Number two, I want you to think about those natural things that you do very well. What are those things that people say, you know what? Wow, you are so good at this, or you're just a natural at doing that. You don't even have to try really hard to really do this. It just comes very natural for you. That's another thing that you need to consider. The third thing that you need to consider is your experiences. What are those major experiences that you've had in your life that really brought a part out of you that you never even thought was there? You need to think about those things, because those life experiences could really be leading you to an area that tells you what your true purpose is and what your path should be on. Say, for instance, there's this one lady named Candace Leitner, and she lost a daughter to a drunk driver in the early 80s. Now, a lot of you heard of the organization, the nonprofit organization, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. She took her passion, because of that horrible experience that she went through. She took her passion from not wanting that incident to happen to anyone else and their children, to experience the pain that she went through. And she discovered Mothers Against Drunk Driving, which is now one of the largest, most successful nonprofit organizations in the United States and in Canada. So understand and know what those experiences that you have gone through in life, because they could be very good triggers and directions to tell you what your true life purpose is. So hope to see you soon. Start discovering and figuring out why were you born and why were you here, because in that you will find total fulfillment. And that's how you can turn that purr into a roar. Become a lion today.